We are live.
Raven, the GS, Joe, 1/3 of the Cyberman. Sam, the legend behind the curtain.
We are live, guys. I'm Joe, 1/3 of the Cybernerds.
And I'm Raven, the GS.
I'm Sam, Mr. Blitztech.
Today, we have the Joker teaser trailer. Number one, a teaser trailer that's 2 minutes and 35 seconds. I don't know where they do that at, but I guess that's what WB's doing these days.
2019, so teaser, first look, special look, teaser number one,
Fam, there's rules.
extended look.
We go through these rules all the time. If you're a teaser trailer, 60 seconds and below, get me. Do you know what I'm saying?
TV spot,
40 seconds and below.
all these nice names in it. Just
They need to get together in it.
Boy, I don't know about all that, but all I know there's a Shaun of the Sheep movie. And you man missed out on that. We didn't do a reaction on that.
to short.
Shaun the Sheep. Don't be disrespectful, innit?
Bro, who's
Bad
being
man.
disrespectful?
Sam! Sam!
Bro, Wallace and Gromit, all them things there. I'm backing that stuff.
It's
there,
Sam,
fam.
bruv.
Get me?
Disrespectful every day, fam.
Bro, let's stay on job anyway. Let's stay on job. Get me? Alright, so what are we expecting from this?
A bit of weirdness from Phoenix himself, kind of thing. So
A bit of weirdness.
yeah, like the guy's really unconventional at what he does. So if he's in this role, I don't expect him to be, you know, like something bad's gonna happen to him. Basically, that he can go twisted, and we're gonna see that. I think.
I don't know. It'll be interesting to see what pathway they've chosen to do this Joker movie. Definitely, I don't know. It will be. I have a good feeling about it. I have a good feeling because how do you do a movie about a villain? You know what I'm saying? Like, and I really think that this is like going to the root, the actual root of the basic levels of becoming Joker in it. Like what happened for a regular Joe to become
The
this
greatest villain of all time.
yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, and
Second.
if is
Thanos.
nah, not to me. Not to me. The Joker in my eyes has done it all, innit? But yeah, man. No, and the thumbnail's looking mod.
My question is, you're talking about in this we're gonna see how average Joe becomes arguably one of the greatest villains of all time. Do we actually need to see that? Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, why not? Why not? Why do we always have to get the superheroes and all of that?
I'm not talking about what is juxtaposed to the origin stories of the superheroes. I'm just saying the Joker's like a character like Yoda, innit? Or like Palpatine, where their past being a mystery is one of the things that's great about them.
Yeah, but you see, with the Joker, is with this movie, it'll be more psychological than anything else, and the mind games and stuff like that. So this is easy, could easily be just a standalone movie, and it's just about this guy, and that's about it. And obviously they throw the name Joker around, but from what I understand and what they could do it would be like that way, innit? Instead of just be like, what if and what's not in it. Like,
so do you think you can fit Joker's crazy into a 2.5-hour movie?
The beginning, yeah, of course. You're not gonna go through all but you just go through, like I said, the basic, the roots. You just start really from the root, and then just go from there, and that's it.
Should this be R-rated?
Yes.
Okay. I can't actually remember if it is or it isn't. But I mean...
Or at least 15.
Bruv, that's R-rated, and R-rated's 15 in the UK.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool.
Alright.
In fact, you know that the Joker's origin is always in question. It would have been actually, I don't know if it's going to be, but if there was like multiple stories or like reasons, like you don't know the actual reasons why or how he became the Joker.
Yeah, but if this is a movie that follows him, the actual guy, how would we not, we would know unless he actually suffered from some sort of mental illness where we're watching 3 movies that happen simultaneously, what are 3 different things, because he doesn't know which is actually his reality or not. But then I also don't think they'll go there because basing a Joker on a mental illness, I think is kind of untasteful or too many people get upset about it in 2019. Do you get what I'm saying? So I don't know, man. But yeah, man, let's dive in it. Run that thing, fam.
Arthur, does it help to have someone to talk to?
My mother always tells me to smile and put on a happy face. She told me I had a purpose to bring laughter and joy to the world. Is it just me? Or is it getting crazier out there?
Smile, though your heart is aching. Smile, even though it's breaking. When there are clouds in the sky, you'll get by.
What?
If you smile to your fear and sorrow, smile, and maybe tomorrow.
Jesus.
What's so funny? Freak?
Gotham's lost its way. What kind of coward would do something that cold-blooded? Someone who hides behind a mask.
I used to think that my life was a tragedy. But now I realize it's a comedy.
You just smile.
Exactly what I expected to be, fam.
Run that thing back.
Arthur, does it help to have someone to talk to?
This guy's too much.
My mother always tells me to smile and put on a happy face. She told me I had a purpose to bring laughter and joy to the world. Is it just me? Or is it getting crazier out there?
Smile, though your heart is aching. Smile, even though it's breaking. When there are clouds in the sky, you'll get by.
What?
If you smile to your fear and sorrow, smile, and maybe tomorrow
Just busting that laughing.
What's so funny? Freak?
Gotham's lost its way. What kind of coward would do something that cold-blooded? Someone who hides behind a mask.
I used to think that my life was a tragedy. But now I realize it's a comedy.
You Just smile.
Go on then.
I said what I had to say already. Like, look at his relationship with his mom. Like, just the way he embraces the city, but then things are changing. You know what I'm saying? What if there's a wave of, like, crime or, like, just... You know how, like, generations just change and area changes, and he's a grown person, like, still in a clown suit, but he doesn't work in a circus environment. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's a happy person. Like, he's like a big child in some sort of way, but he's just happy to do what he does, innit? But at the same time, he's got, like, conflicts. Like, you see him writing. Like, why is he bathing his mum? Like, she doesn't have any disability or anything like that, from what we can see. You know what I'm saying? Like, stuff like that, fam. And people who usually, like, especially males, whenever they have some sort of, like, disorder or mental, like, a lot of stuff, like, is related to their moms as well. So that could, like, that relationship with his mum could be, like, key to a lot of factors that goes into this guy and the way he is and the way he thinks and the way he sees the world. And, like, it's just all that nurturing from his mum that could be good, but sometimes too much can be bad because of, like, aging and stuff like that. But, like, and this is exactly what I was talking about, like, just, like, the psyche of this person and how it goes from being a regular Joe to the Joker.
What do you think, Sam?
Like you're saying, like, his relationship with his mum, you can really tell that he's kind of childlike. Like, his writing's not of that of an adult. The way he seems like he sees the world and he's saying how the world's going crazy. Or maybe he's being kept somewhere, wrapped in, like, you know,
like a bubble,
in a bubble, basically. But now he's let out into the world, maybe to get a job or something, and he sees how, like, dark the world is. And everyone's just basically, like, they're not nice people. He's trying to be a nice person, but everyone else is not nice
like,
people.
even
basically.
kids taking the mick out
That's
of him.
it.
You know what I mean?
So,
Like,
I think he's already got, like, some kind of mental disorder, and any kind of relationship, like anything between his mom or that girl we see in the restaurant and other people, are just gonna make him mentally unstable. So,
like,
breaking point.
He might even be just a normal, like, he might not even have any, like, disorders. He could just be, like, wrapped up in this protective bubble, you know what I'm saying, and not allowed to grow, you know what I'm saying. But people might see that as some sort of disorder, you know what I'm saying. But he just wasn't allowed to grow, you know what I mean. Like, so that could be just it.
I like the trailer. I think obviously Joaquin Phoenix is like the guy in it, and that was never a question on whether he was going to deliver or not. But I would just like to see more in it, because I feel like everything that I already knew, man just saw that his performance was going to be sick, and the whole trailer is all centric around him. I want to see the other characters. I want to see who else is playing a role in this. And I understand what you guys are saying, like, with the whole mum relationship and the potential love interest. Do you know what I'm saying? I want to see how those relationships go down a rabbit hole and how they change. I want to see is he the one who destroys these relationships, as opposed to the relationships being destroyed by outside influences. Do you know what I'm saying? Because I would like them to follow that kind of narrative, as opposed to I'm the guy who got bullied and then I turned bad because everyone was bad to me. Right. That's played out.
Yeah, exactly.
And this is what I want to... Like, that's why there's certain parts of the trailer that I don't like. I don't like the whole 5 kids are bully him, like he's in a clown suit and they... You know what I'm saying? They beat him up in the alley or whatever. Like, your fam, we've seen that in 100 movies. Then the guys beat him up on the train. Like, the whole bullying stuff. Like, I don't want that to be the centre of why this guy turns to be the greatest villain of all times, because there's bare men that get bullied that overcome that and become great good people.
Right.
And I'm sure there's people who don't become great good bad people. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
I just don't want that to be the crux of it. I would like it to be hinging on something else.
Right. You know what this also reminds me, this whole thing with his mum? Did any of you guys ever read a View from a Bridge?
No.
So, like...
I'm just asking if I read something, you know.
Bro, at some point in your life, you never read the book, fam.
Bro.
But, like, it reminds me of this relationship. I think is the girl with her uncle, but they were just, like, so comfortable, like, around each other, like, like someone like he'll be in the bathroom shaving and she'll just come in and like and do whatever in it. Like it seems to be like there's no boundaries. You know what I'm saying? Like between like members. Obviously, like there's certain things you wouldn't do the same thing like in front of your mom that you would do with your partner. You know what I'm saying? Like there's boundaries. You know what I'm saying? Even though that's your mom. But like it really reminds me of that, you know what I'm saying, and that triggers a lot of emotions and stuff like that, innit? So
I think what's lit about this is that it comes out in October. I think it's gonna murder the box office. Obviously, it's gonna come out around Halloween and all that stuff. So it's a perfect time. Get me? And I think they're probably gonna try to go for some Oscars with this as well, man. Has to. So
yeah,
I think it's gonna be a super deep story, man.
I was about to say, like, his body transformation as well, because Joaquin Phoenix is usually like a big guy.
Yeah, he a big
and
guy,
now he looks malnourished in this. I'm like, woo!
Bro, that's
madness.
man's embracing the whole thing,
You
bro.
have to, though, but
And that only just makes me believe that we're gonna go from performance, script, sound. Even the sound in this was very melodramatic, but at the same time sinister. So it's just gonna be a matter of time for us to just keep looking at the trailers until we get to October and just watch the movie.
Run that thing back. I need another. I need to watch it again.
Arthur, does it help to have someone to talk to?
I also like that it's in Gotham. I didn't think they was actually going to be in Gotham. I didn't think they was going to do that.
And look how clean it looks.
Bro,
No, like the view from, but yeah, that's tidy for Gotham.
fam.
That's tidy. Like,
There's black bags on the bareback bags on the main street, fam. That's
but that's to Gotham that we know.
Told me I had a purpose
Can you see the mids?
to bring laughter
bro,
and joy to the
there's
world.
purposely pointing out all the garbage everywhere, fam. Like nothing. This place, nothing's clean here, fam.
boy got kicked as well.
Is it just
He
me?
definitely got kicked, fam.
Or
This
is it
transformation
getting
right
crazier out
here.
there?
Smile, though your heart is aching. Smile, even though it's breaking. When there are clouds
This
in
though?
the sky,
So you think he works in the mental hospital?
you'll get by.
I think he might be visiting his dad, maybe.
That could be his dad, you know.
To your fear and sorrow, smile, and maybe tomorrow.
Do you think he finds like stuff just funny randomly?
See, I don't think it's things randomly funny, but in the trailer he says, I thought my life was a tragedy. So before everything bad that was happening, he was registering that as negative. But then when you turn everything bad in your life and you're saying, no, this stuff's not bad, it's funny. And his life is full of tragedy. So he just finds every bad thing that ever happens to him funny, like his mum dies. He'd be upset about that. But then he's like, bro, let me see the funny side of that. Oh, this happened. Do you know what I'm saying? And that's why man's always laughing, because his life is terrible, fam. But he's trying to see the funny side of it. You know what I'm saying?
Look at that transformation. Looks like he's visiting his mom here.
I don't think that's his mum. I think that's the girlfriend. I think that's when he I think that's when he goes and kills her, fam. I want him to be on a different level of crud than we've ever seen before. Like, I want him to do things that you just don't think he should be doing. Do you know what I'm saying? And this is why I feel like it needs to be like R-rated, because like they need to push a boundary. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't just want to see him like beating up mobsters. Like, man's got to do vile things, fam. Man's got to do things that you're like, yo, like, there's this, it's not unredeemable, fam. Do you know what I'm saying? There's no happy ending in this movie. I would hope not.
No.
Do you know what I'm saying?
No.
I would
No
hope
way.
you leave this movie and you're just like, raw. Like, yo, what did I just watch, bruv? Like, I need to go take a shower, fam. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, one of them ones, innit? That's how I feel about it, innit? But guys, jump in the comment section below and let us know. Do you like this trailer? Do you hate it? How do you feel about Joaquin Phoenix? Do you think he's going to be better than Jared Leto? Do you think he's going to do better than Heath Ledger? Who is your favourite Joker? Will Batman show up in any shape, form or fashion? Will we get 8-year-old Bruce Wayne? Because I know Thomas Wayne is in this movie. Let us know in the comment section below. I'm Joe, 1/3 of the Cybernerds.
And I'm Raven, your GS.
I'm Sam, Mr. Blitz.
And we'll see you on the next trailer reaction. Peace.
Is Bruce got?
Yeah. Thomas Wayne's in the
Thomas
movie.
Wayne gonna be in it. Makes sense. He would be alive at that time.
But then wouldn't Bruce just be away?
No,
Oh, no,
Bruce
but
might not even.
he dies, then he goes away. My bad.
I mean, he might not be born.
That's what I was thinking.
That's a possibility. He could just be a young child, which would be fine because if, let's say he's 8 and even if the Joker's 30, 20 years from now, Joker's 50 and he'd be 30, that's still a decent age range for Joker Batman. But also, I was even thinking, because they show much influence of, in this, like you see people wearing a Joker mask, this could just be the Joker that inspires Batman's Joker, as opposed to, like, this is called Joker, innit?
Yeah. So this
the
could be like
sequel of this could be the Joker, like the guy who idolized this guy and then went on. You know what I'm saying? It could be.
that makes sense because it could easily be like an urban legend. You know what I'm saying? So.
And even then, the main storyline is 3 Jokers anyway, so.
And that's, I think it's all of that can tie in, and then obviously, what's his face? Who's the dude doing the Batman? I can't remember his name right now. The one who did Planet of the Apes. Matt Reeves.
Yeah.
So Matt Reeves' Batman is set in the 80s.
Okay.
So, you know what I'm saying? Time framing. I think it would be lit to connect them. Not that you need to connect them, but obviously, if he dies at the end of this or something, who knows what's gonna happen, man. I ain't even got my mind for speculation. Ain't even there right now. But
Really?
it's too much, and this movie's too far away, and I don't know anything about the Batman movie, so I don't want to start trying. You know what I'm saying? I'd just be reaching in it. I like having some sort of evidence before I reach.
All right, cool.
You know what I mean?
You know this is the #1 place for nerdy content. Where else did you go? It's the Cybernerds. Guys, we've got plenty of videos, plenty of reactions, plenty of Pokemons. Thank you very much. And hang around. Enjoy yourselves. Plenty of videos. I don't know what this guy is doing right now. What are you doing, Charmander?